Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to work with patterns and brush textures. Um, yeah, let's get started. So, if I want to look for nice patterns, I usually go to this website. They have really nice pattern. They have light patterns and dark patterns, and you can also just search Google. You can basically use any image as a pattern. So let's just say you have, I don't know, a green square icon. You can use that as a pattern as well. Any image doesn't matter. So I'm just going to show you as an example this pattern and just download it and open it. And you usually get two files from this website. You get the normal one and then you get the @2 for, yeah. So you can either go to Photoshop, create new, and you can create 100 by 100 or whatever size. Don't create it like 1000 by 1000 because it's going to be really big. Because let's say you want to use your pattern on a icon that is, let's say, 144 by 144, and you made your pattern 1000 by 1000, it's going to look really weird because it will be zoomed in. So and if you're on a Mac, you can just double click, select this, and now you know what the size is, so 350 by 350. So you don't have to do that, but you can. So I'm just going to drag this in. Hold on, I did not create that yet. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it in like this, and now you can see you have that. And all you want to do is go to edit, define pattern, and give it a name like simple pattern. Okay, and now you define it as a pattern, so it will show up in your patterns panel. And you don't have to just, you don't need to just, do that with images. You can also use shapes like random shapes, anything you want, like this, and just merge the shapes and go to edit, define pattern, and now we can define. Here's a little preview how it's going to look like, right? But you have to note this, that the patterns will be repeated. So let's say you want to make a circle a circular pattern, which is like there's four circles here. There's four circles here, and obviously the right size, but I'm a bit lazy now. So if you have it as a pattern, obviously it will repeat itself. So it will take this image and we'll place it right next to it, above and here and here. So these circles, like this circle and this circle, this and this, they will be right next to each other. So like, since this one will be copied, let's say this part, this image will be copied to the right side. This this side obviously will be really close to those, so it would look really weird. So what I usually do is, if I want to make a circular pattern, I usually just put I put the circles in the middle so it's equal. So when this image gets repeated on this side, the distance to them will be equal. So yeah, all right. So now that you're done with the pattern stuff, so just exit that, don't save. And now you wanna, let's say, create a shape with that pattern. So just create new and let the canvas be, I don't know, let's say 1000. And the resolution 300. Okay, let's say you want the pattern to have a plane shape. Okay, let's use a square shape first, just to show you guys. Alright, so all you want to do now is, it's really simple. All you want to do now is right click, blending options, pattern overlay, drop down, and as you can see, it's already here. So it's here. So now you have it. You can scale it up, you can scale it down, however you want. And Photoshop already has some patterns built in, and you can select them. So let's say you want the artist surfaces, just click it, and I suggest you click append unless you want to replace the existing ones in there. If you hit OK, it will replace all the existing ones. So just click append, and it will append them down below to your existing ones. So see, there's like a lot of, let's put this to 100 again. There's a lot of nice patterns, but I don't really use them because I don't find them really useful. So yeah, that's it. That's how you apply patterns on shapes, images, anything. And now I'm going to show you the texture brushes tool. I like the texture brushes tool more because it's more realistic. It looks more realistic. There's more things, obviously, that you can create with. So I'm just going to uncheck this. And all you want to do is create a new layer for the brush texture. Go to the, oh yeah, one thing, change the color of the brush texture. So if you want the brush texture to be white, you just select any color, white or black or whatever. And if you're not satisfied with the color, you don't have to create a new one again. You can just go to your where you applied the texture and go blending options, color overlay. You can change it from there. All right, so now you go to the brush, and Adobe has obviously built in some like these brushes here. They're more for like painting with the tablet or by hand or whatever. But I don't really use them because I'm really bad at drawing with my tablet on in Photoshop. So you can just download brushes and online, like trees or bushes or space textures or vintage textures. And these are really simple to apply. Once you download it, you just get this Photoshop file, you double click it, and it will automatically be added to your brush set. So I'm just gonna choose this brush set. So as you can see, okay, now you can't see, but usually it's pretty big. So I don't know why the preview doesn't show. Usually there should be a preview at the cursor, but it doesn't. And you can make it smaller or bigger, it's up to you. I'm just gonna use the standard size. I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna tap anywhere, and as you can see, the brush is there. And you can change the opacity and the flow, but usually I put the opacity to 100 because you can't change it afterwards. It will be, let's say you put it to 80, it will be 80, and if you change it here, it will not um, increase. You can only decrease the opacity. So I leave it to 100 because here in the layers panel you can always change it to a different opacity. All right. So you're not done yet because it placed, basically this is the overlay, the texture overlay. It overlaid the whole canvas. Well, depending on how big you made it. But for now it overlaid everything, not just the red rectangular. It also overlaid the white background. So just to show you guys, hold on. I'm going to change the color for the background to, let's say, blue. And yeah, as you can see, it's all there, but you just wanted to have it in the red square. So all you have to do is select the red square, command on a Mac, and until you see that box on the cursor, click it, and as you can see, it has been selected with the marquee tool. So you have to have the marquee tool selected, go to your textures layer, and back to the image, right click, and you have two options, either layer via copy or layer via cut. Copy is it copies the square shape from the texture, so it will keep the whole texture, but it will copy only the square icon, so you will have two layers. If you cut it, it will cut the square layer out of the main layer. So I'm just going to show you both so you can see. So layer via copy, it will do this. So you have two layers. You have this layer, the one within the box, or you have the full layer again, like the unchanged one. But in my case, I don't want that. I don't need the background layer, the background texture anymore. So I'm just gonna use layer by a cut. As you can see, if I deselect the background, this will still be there. Or if I deselect the box, the background will be there. So you can choose either one. yeah, so now you're pretty much done. You can also blending options, color overlay or gradient overlay, whatever, whatever, whatever you like. And this doesn't just work with shapes. This works with anything, and this works with any shape, any image, as long as it has a proper outline, like the outline you want. So let's say I want a plane icon. I'll just drag the shape here. I do the same. I repeat the same process. Layer by cut. Delete the bottom one, and as you can see, there's now you have a plain brush texture, plain sort of. Yeah. So you can do that. And if you want to save it, let's say you just want to save the texture, you do not want the background anything, make sure you uncheck all these. As you can see now it's just white, and then save it. Then it will just save that. But if you want the red one too, you can save it like that, whatever you want. So that's pretty much it. And if you want more tutorials on Photoshop, you can let me know in the comments or Google Plus or send me an email. And it can be any tutorial. It can be really simple ones. If you just don't understand it, it's not, you're not stupid. So it, like if you don't understand a certain part that's actually really simple, I'll do it. Like, don't worry. So yeah. So just let me know. All right. Bye.